I'm glad that I'm here. Thank you very much. I am an intensive care physician. I work in the drug addiction field for over 30 years. And what I come to tell you today is that I hear that we have to take care of the epidemic of drug addiction, and we have to do something more human. But the most human thing to do is to look at the individual. Opiate dependency is a central nervous system disorder. To put everybody in perspective, I will go back a little bit. On the 60s, when this started becoming a big problem in America and Central Europe, we didn't have technology to understand the events that are happening in the brain. So most efforts were put on the secondary effects of the primary condition, which were on the psychological and social aspects. Every year the problem became worse, more resources were put on that direction, and the problem became worse, and more resources on that direction. The epidemic we're talking today started in the 80s. In the year 2000, pain was recognized as an illness, not as a symptom. And then pain clinics were open all over the world, and narcotics, opiates from the pain clinics reached the streets. And then the epidemic became much worse. So when you talk about controlling, when you talk about giving methadone or isolating those people from society, we're not looking for a solution. Because we did not have technology to understand the roots of the illness, this illness until today is classified as a chronic relapsing condition, which defines the patients, but as well create very strong boundaries on our imagination. When people say we have to do something new, so let's do the very basic thing. Let's treat human beings like human beings. Let's allow those opiate-dependent patients to enjoy the advantages of modern medicine. I have developed a medical treatment in Israel almost 30 years ago, and I have treated over 24,000 very difficult opiate-dependent patients. And today, what modern medicine can do is to reverse the withdrawals on 100% of the patients, because we use anesthesia and we free the receptors from opiates, and we can reduce cravings to irrelevant levels, because we can restore a normal balance between endorphins and the receptors. You can send those people to any kind of treatment, but they're gonna crave opiates for always, because they broke the balance between endorphins and receptors, and they cannot enjoy the benefits of endorphins. So what I'm trying to tell is that my work is with collaboration with doctors from all over the world, at least from 30 countries. I've been working in Switzerland for the last 6 years, and in Israel. I have collaborated with Russian doctors, Australian doctors from the Palestinian Authority, and my final statement would be, what we need to do new is to allow those patients to enjoy the benefits of modern medicine. There are solutions out there. At least if we put our budget, if we put our resources on the right direction, we might not achieve everything we want, but at least we are running to the right direction. If you guys keep doing what we've been doing for 30 years with different names, the epidemic would just get worse. So I hope the Father of all fathers and all mothers will give grace to all of you and to treat people like they should be treated, like human beings.